Three numbers are about to show up in your life: a date, an amount of money, and a phone number. Three different things, but they all lead to the same win. They're like little breadcrumbs pointing toward one specific win that's been getting set up for you in the background while you've been busy with everything else. Before I go into today's reading, I'd like to share with you my complete tarot course on Udemy, where I teach my tarot secrets on how to read tarot accurately so that you can be confident in your readings. Enroll in my tarot course today by clicking the link in the description box or in the pinned comment below. Let's get into today's reading. The first thing I'm seeing in your coffee grounds is two figures. They are standing kind of facing each other, but not quiet. You know, like they are aware of each other, but a little turned away. And right between them, there is a letterbox. One of these figures is you. The other is somebody you know or used to know. This is a person you haven't been in contact with for a long time. And I don't mean a couple months. I mean, this is someone you sort of lost over the years. Maybe you stopped talking to, maybe one of you moved, maybe a friendship that just kind of faded, where nobody is mad at anyone. The texts just got slower and then stopped. Or maybe there was actually a falling out, something small that got bigger because nobody wanted to be the first one to fix it. Either way, this person is about to surface again, and it's going to come through some kind of communication that arrives like in writing first. For some of you, this is literally a letter, an envelope in your actual mailbox. It could also be a postcard or a package from this person. For others, this is more of a digital thing, an email out of nowhere, a message on a platform you barely use anymore, a friend request from an account that has like hardly any photos on it. But here's where it gets specific. There is money involved with this person. Either they owe you something from a long time ago, like a thing you genuinely forgotten about, or there is something financial that ties the two of you together that's about to be untangled. Could be money you lent them, could be a deposit that never got returned. It could be that you split something and they walked away with more than they should have, and you let it go because you didn't want the drama. But they didn't let it go. They've been carrying it. One of the three numbers that is coming your way is a date, and it's going to be tied to this communication. They might mention an actual day in the message, like, can we meet on the 14th? Or I'll send it by the end of the month. And that date, you are going to write it down somewhere on a note, in your phone, but that date is the first of the three numbers. I'm seeing this happening within the next 3 to 4 weeks, maybe sooner. And honestly, the thing is, your first reaction is going to be suspicion. You're going to think, what do they want? Why now? What's the angle? But sit with it before you respond. There is somebody in this person's life who recently said something about you. A conversation came up and your name was mentioned. That's actually what's pushing them to reach out. They didn't decide on their own. Something nudged them. When you respond, keep it short. You don't have to write paragraphs. A few lines is enough. The full conversation may come later. I'm seeing two figures in your coffee grounds, and they are hugging. One person's face is sort of tucked into the other person's shoulder. Both pairs of arms are all the way around. The word that keeps coming through is longing. There is somebody who misses you profoundly, and you have no idea how much. This person has dark hair, and they wear glasses. You might already be thinking of someone. Hold that thought, it might be them. I want to be clear, this isn't necessarily romantic. It can be that for some of you, but for others of you, this is something different. This could be a sibling, a cousin, a parent, a friend you used to be inseparable from. This person dreams about you. I mean it literally. They've actually had dreams in the last few months where you were there, and they wake up from those dreams a little confused, like, why did I just dream about them? I haven't seen them in forever. There is a thing they've wanted to tell you that they never got around to saying. It could be a thank you, could be an apology, it could be just a story that they wanted to tell you. The second number you will be receiving is a phone number. This person is going to call you, or they're going to leave you a number to call them at. And this is where the second of the three numbers arrives. The phone call itself, when it happens, it doesn't go where you expect. You'll think it's going to be a quick catch-up, but surprisingly, it will be longer than that. Like 45 minutes to an hour. You hang up exhausted and a little emotional. There is something this person says to you somewhere in the middle of the call that affects you deeply in a good way. One more thing about this person, they've been telling someone else about you. Like they have a person in their own life, a partner, a close friend, a sister maybe, and that person knows your name. They've heard stories about you for years. I'm seeing a tower in your coffee grounds, a tall one, and on top of the tower there are two figures, not climbing, not sweating, just standing up there, like they just took an elevator. This is the win for you, right here. This is what the three numbers have been pointing to all along. You are about to reach a level of success that doesn't match the amount of effort it takes to get there. You put in the work years ago, and now the payout is coming, and it feels easy because, well, the hard part is over. For some of you, this is about your career. Something opens up that you didn't apply for, didn't pitch yourself for, didn't even know existed. The offer is going to come to you basically pre-approved. For some of you, this is more of a creative win. Something you made a long time ago, like literally a thing you put out into the world and then stopped paying attention to, suddenly gets noticed. The number of people seeing it goes up. Money starts coming in from it in a way you weren't expecting because you'd already moved on mentally. For others, look, this is straight up financial. Money is coming, and the path it takes to get to you is unusual. It's not your job, it's not a loan, it's something else. It could be a return on something you forgot about, it could be a property thing, it could be a settlement, it could be that the universe just kind of hands you a thing. The amount is the third number. And I want to mention that the amount is going to be specific enough that you will remember it. Like, you will be telling someone the story months later, and the number will still be sitting there in your head. I'm seeing the number 2 and 7 that will be present in this amount. Here is the part I want you to really hold on to though. The two figures on top of the tower. You're not alone up there. There is somebody with you. This is either a successful business partnership or someone who has your back. This person is part of why it works out. Let's get more messages with the cards. This is what life looks like right after your win. Your success comes your way. This is the kind of win that genuinely changes what your life looks like. A year from now, you look around and you don't recognize the bank account, the home, or the way you spend your days. There is an increase in your money happening in the next 9 months. I'm seeing a figure with more zeros than you're used to seeing attached to your name. For some of you, this is straight up a windfall, a chunk of money. This could also be a property, a serious upgrade, the kind of place where you have a guest room, where the kitchen has actual counter space. Some of you are going from renting somewhere you don't love to owning somewhere you actually choose. And the leap is going to look impossible from the outside. For others, there is a business venture or an achievement in your career. Within 9 months, it's making you money in a way that genuinely shocks you. The universe just decided to bless you. The 3 birds dancing around this person in the card, that represents 3 streams of income. By this time next year, money is coming in from 3 different directions, and at least one of them is something you don't currently have. There is someone in your life, maybe more than one person honestly, who has a history of asking you for things, money things, favors, time, and you've given. Sometimes you've given more than you could afford to give, and there is a part of you that's been resentful about that for years, even if you never said it out loud. There is one person in particular, they've borrowed money from you at least twice, maybe more, and the way it works is they always have a reason. The reason is usually real, like it's not made up. It's a car repair, a rent thing, a medical bill, something that genuinely happened to them. So you can't really say no without feeling like a bad person. And they know that. They count on it. There is also someone, and this might be a different person, who doesn't ask for money but asks you for your time in a way that costs you money indirectly. They are the one who calls you when something breaks, when they need a ride, when they need help moving, when they need somebody to watch their kid for just an hour that turns into 5. You are the reliable one. You are the one who shows up. And every time you show up, you're saying no to something else, like rest, your own work, your own life. When you receive your big blessing, this person or people are going to come around faster than you'd believe. Like within weeks of you having more, they will somehow know. You don't have to tell them. Here is what I want you to actually do. Don't tell people the actual blessing with exact details. When your blessing arrives, when somebody asks, you just say, things are okay. I'm doing all right. That's it. Don't reveal any numbers. It's for you and 1 or 2 people you trust completely. And that list is shorter than you think. There is at least one person currently in your life who you'd be tempted to tell, and you should not tell them. You already know who. Sit with that for a second. There is nothing wrong with protecting your blessings. The problem is figuring out the difference between protecting and isolating. You can keep your money and your time without completely isolating yourself. Generosity is something you choose, not something that gets pulled out of you because you didn't know how to say no fast enough. Choose it on purpose, with the people who actually deserve it. You are allowed to say no. You are about to have options, multiple things opening up at the same time. You are about to be the rare person standing there with several real choices in front of you. The universe is opening multiple doors at once, and you get to pick which one or 2 you actually want to walk through. For some of you, it's 2 job offers landing in the same month, like you will be in the position of having to actually choose, and you haven't been in that position in a long time. The choices could also be about a location. Two places are going to make sense at the same time. One is a place you've been to, the other is somewhere new that wasn't on the table 6 months ago. Both have something real to offer. With this many doors opening, there is a temptation to try to walk through more than one, to take two of them, to say yes to everything because you're scared if you say no to one, you will lose it forever and regret it. Pick one, maybe two if they actually fit together, but don't pick all of them. Spreading yourself across every option is how you end up doing none of them well. And the version of the win that requires your full attention is the one that pays the most in the end. There is a thing that happened a long time ago, and you've been holding on to a private theory that if you'd done something different, things would have turned out better. You replay the scene, you think about what you should have said, what you should have done, who you should have trusted less, and you carry it today. But here's the thing, you didn't have the information you needed at the time. You were younger, you were tired, you were doing your best with what you had access to. The version of you that was there in that moment, they made the best call they could make. The card says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. And I want to be careful about how I read that because there is a wrong way to interpret it and a right way. The wrong way is, this is my fault. I caused everything. I should have done better. That's not responsibility. That's self-punishment dressed up as accountability. The right way is, what happened, happened, and the only person who can decide what comes next for me is me. I'm not waiting for somebody else to fix it. I'm not waiting for an apology that may not come. I'm taking the wheel from here on out. That second version is what unlocks your winning season. You're going to start seeing things you couldn't see before. The way you understand certain situations, certain people, certain patterns in your own life, it's about to shift. Within the next month, you are going to be in a conversation with somebody, and they're going to say something, and instantly, in a flash, you're going to know what they actually mean. Not the surface meaning, the underlying meaning, the reason they are really saying it, the thing they are trying to get from you by saying it. In the past, you would have taken it at face value. Now you don't. And the cool part is, you don't have to call them out on it. You just adjust your response slightly. You give them a little less than they were fishing for. They walk away thinking they got what they wanted, but you didn't actually give it. You held the line without raising your voice or making it weird. This is leveling up your discernment, and it's going to save you a lot of energy that you've been losing without realizing it. Some of you are going to pick up a book in the next few months that genuinely changes how you think about a certain topic. The book might be one who you bought ages ago and never opened. It might be one a friend recommended, or it might be one you stumbled across in a place you didn't expect to find a book. But it will come at the right time, and the words will land in a way that is deep. The laughing Buddha on the card is a representation of joy and lightness in life. This is the energy you're being called to carry. And honestly, I think it's the thing you've been missing the most without even knowing. You've been so serious for so long. You've been carrying everything like every decision, your life depends on it. Every conversation is at high stakes. Every moment is one where you have to perform correctly, and it's been exhausting. Look, life isn't actually that serious most of the time. Most of it is mundane, most of it is normal. The part of you that's been treating every small thing like a big thing, that part needs to put the weight down. The card says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, and the word that matters there is choose. This is a choice, your choice. It's not something that happens to you when conditions are right. You can be in the middle of a stressful situation and still choose to find the lighter part of it. That's all I have for you. I hope you found this reading insightful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It will mean the world to me. I love you and see you in my next reading.